Alright, so here's the review, right? To be honest, before we get into this review, I haven't bought the game because $10 is not worth it.
You're a fucking idiot.
And making the first chapter free without giving notice is just really bad. And it just looks scummy as well.
That's right, folks. Longtime owner Mr. Krabs is opening a new restaurant called the Krusty Krab 2. What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money!
You already have your shop in the main menu. What more money do you need? Oh yeah, I forgot. The movie. And also, it leaves your fans confused on why they bought it for $5 to begin with. But besides that, I've watched many people play this game, and I have some problems. I also understand if my points are not valid because I didn't play it for myself, so I'm always up for debate down below in the comments. And make sure you give a like and a sub while you're down there. With all that out of the way, let's get into this video. Mommy Longlegs is not scary. I can see that they put a lot of effort in Mommy Longlegs for this chapter, but what makes it hard for me to get scared is that she's more like a toy than a monster. I definitely understand that a long freakish armed toy that's bigger than you is scary, but that's all I can just see about her. There isn't really much going for her. They could have expanded more on the creep factor, like giving her more eyes, so she's more spider-like, or give her more legs and arms. But from watching her, all I see is a downplayed version of Huggy, but she can talk. Dude, I'm just getting vibes of Toy Story, but slightly scary. Let's do some comparisons with the two toys. Huggy is big and tall. Mommy Longlegs is big and tall too. Huggy has creepy eyes. Mommy Longlegs has human eyes. Huggy has monstrous teeth. Mommy Longlegs doesn't have any teeth. Huggy has long appendages. Mommy Longlegs has long appendages. Huggy doesn't talk. Mommy Longlegs talk. She is either just like Huggy or just worse than Huggy. I really don't know why they gave her human eyes. Like, they could have done more with it. Like, make them shake uncontrollably. Or maybe make her eyes bigger than the other. I don't know. Something that just makes it uncomfortable looking at her. In a good way, of course. Because when you look at Huggy, you don't get something that's comfortable. His head shape is misplaced. His eyes are soulless. His smile is not a smile of greeting. It's more of a smile of hunger ready to eat you. So when you compare these two, what do you really get out of it? She talks. Another thing that disconnects the horror factor is the talking. I think the voice actor did amazing.
Oh, it broke. That's no fun. For doing such a splendid job, Mommy has decided to give you part of the code for the train.
But it really puts me off of being scared. Something should be added to bring out her scariness, like just raggedy breathing of how anxious she is to play with you. Or maybe have her stumbling and repeating herself because she's going crazy being alone in a toy factory. Or more of her voice being modified to go out of pitch to bring the monster side out of her. And they did this at the end with her laughing, but I'm so confused on why they didn't do it in the beginning. She sounds way smarter than how she acts. Maybe that's the character, but something just feels off. She's too close to being human. And I know in the lore, humans being turned into toys, no, your soul put into toys and whatever. But It's where she sounds too human that hurts the horror aspect of it. Let's go back to Huggy. One of the reasons why Huggy is scary because he was silent. Silence is your best weapon in horror genres. When you can't hear anything but your own heart or the thoughts in your head, you feel unnatural, like you're somewhere unfamiliar to you, something that is just uncomfortable to you. And that was Huggy. He gave you this look with a wicked smile that you knew if that thing touched you, you wouldn't like it. That's what gives off good horror. But when you hear the voice of Mommy Longlegs, you just don't get the same feeling, including her looks. Feels forced or just not scary at all. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a character be scary and speak or talk. An example is the clown from It, Pennywise. He feels like a human, but you know he isn't. He just feels like something you can't grasp. Mommy Longlegs is too giddy. I thought she was trapped in this factory for a long time. So wouldn't she just be really happy but also unstable? I would love to see some scenes of her just being an animal because she saw you. Like she was trying to restrain herself from trying to kill her toy or damaging her toy. But we really didn't get a lot of Mommy Longlegs this chapter. Even though, spoilers, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers by the way. She dies. We didn't get that. I don't we didn't get that much time with her. And that's what kind of makes me upset about this character. She has so much potential and yet it's just sad that she's just killed off so quickly. Now we obviously know she's gonna come back from whatever stupid hand that she was grabbed from, but I'm just really upset that she just didn't get that closure, that character moment where you saw her and you're like, oh, that's her. Like when you saw Huggy, he was presented in a way where you didn't know if he was a friend or foe. He was a statue. He was just standing there. And then next thing you know it, he disappeared. You're like, okay, well, this is unsettling. You're in a building with a creature like that. But when you get to introduce yourself to Mommy Longlegs, you get a jump scream yell from the little doll. And then you're like, oh, Mommy Longlegs, she can speak to you. Oh no, she's just like Woody from Toy Story, but scary. I'll show you what I'm talking about in the run scene of the game. You're about to grab something above you until you encounter her, Mommy Longlegs. She's upset that you've been winning all her games or cheated, I don't know which one. And she wants you to play one more game with you. This one more is hide and seek. This hide and seek pisses me off. But we'll get back to that at a later point. You start getting the countdown from her. And this is the point where it's scary. Can someone remind me what's scary again? I just feel like they didn't give enough detail to her. Her face looks like the Smiling Friends logo. Like, they could have added other things, dude. I'm telling you, this is not scary. I'll give them that her fingers look scary, but that's not what we're looking at right now. We're looking at her face. Her face is the main attraction, and it's not doing a good job here. God, I wish they did something more with this. Like, it's such a waste of potential. Like we're about to talk about in point 3. Good segue? Hide and seek is a puzzle, not a game. Why do they call this hide and seek? But it's more of a puzzle than anything. I was really excited to see my favorite YouTubers get scared and mess up even trying to hide from her. But it's just a running simulator with a puzzle. They've been adding many games here and there, like Simon Says, Huggies Don't Touch Me, and the dog chase one. I don't know. Really confusing, but I'll skip that one because I didn't really understand it. But no, they added these mini games, but not for the main boss. Like, we get more puzzles. Hooray. Thank you for, challenging my brain at the end of the game. I really wanted that. But they do have some really good scenes. There's one that you have to open a door, but it's really slow, and she's chasing right behind you. It's a really good one, and it's not too bad. I also love the green hand and the grabbing yourself towards things, but really that's all I like. Everything else is recycled. Most of the puzzles are just new or just the same. So take it how it is, take it how it is. Conclusion. Yeah, this game is worth about $5. I'm not really saying you shouldn't buy this game until the price change. I'm just saying that some things are just not good in it. I think the game has its moments, but for me, I'm just interested to see what happened in Chapter 3. If they will make this $15. If the price keeps going up, then I think this game is doomed. It's already having drama being uncovered and movies that no one asked for. I think more people are hyped for the FNAF movie more than anything. Take it how it is, I'm just here for the ride. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoy it. My socials are in the bottom of the description. Tell me how this was. Was I wrong? Was I right? Dislike my video, like my video, whatever makes you happy. And always remember to keep looking on and to enjoy your life for now.